Happy 4th of July. Or as my friend just said, Happy Force of the Lie. So, I just thought it was hysterical that no matter how much Trump lies, they don't care. Like he just said there's 147,000 new jobs. Everybody knows that's a lie. The ADP says there's 33,000 job loss. And that's just out of Stanford. It's an organization out of Stanford that's not politically aligned. That just tracks what the paychecks are, for businessmen, so they can make accurate investments or whatever the fuck they do to fuck everybody. So, and then Trump said all that every fucking day on the campaign trail. He said, "We're stopping that Ukraine war on day one. Before I even get in the office, I'm calling up them now to, they're all afraid of me." And then, so he just called Putin yesterday. He was bragging about that. He's calling Putin yesterday. And then what does Putin do? And after he gets off the phone call, he says that he wants to, Putin and him want to make movies together. Russia, United States movies together. What? And then, of course, after he got off the phone call, Putin bombed Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, for 7 straight hours. So that's how impactful Trump is in his peace efforts. And then he said, talking to Iran, he said Iran, after they bombed Iran, that Iran called him and said, "We're going to bomb, you bombed us 17 times, we're going to bomb your base 17 times, and we're going to do it at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Is that okay? Because we can do it later." He said this in the speech in Iowa yesterday. You can't believe this shit if you don't hear it with your own ears. So Iran said, no. So I told Iran, no, 1 o'clock is fine. So we moved everybody out of the base except for the gunners. Can you imagine if Obama or Biden had said, "Oh yeah, I got a phone call from the leader of Iran and they said they're going to bomb our shit. Okay, we'll move our people out." Can you, he would be impeached that afternoon. It's insane. And then he said he's gonna. He said he's bringing UFC fighting to the White House. Yeah, he wants to turn the White House into one of his failed casinos. How is this possible? How did we enter this reality warp? I just can't wrap my head around it, man. That's it for today. I had to say this out loud. I didn't want to write it all. All right, you guys. I'll see you guys out at the clubs or something.